Y'all, this is going to be a crazy and wild show because Lionel B responds to LaMesha, all the allegations, but did he do a great job at responding to all the naysayers and everything like that? Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Here's the intro. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up? Let me say what's up to the people before we get started, of course. I don't want to be rude. What's up, Shells? What's up, Cheryl? Who else we got here? We got Sarah. We got Hera. We got Sunshine. I know I see Ray up in the building. There Ray go. What's up, Ray? And shout out to all the AT2bers. I appreciate my members. I did a live last night that I had to hide because I ended up going off on somebody who really doesn't deserve any attention. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and get you a membership. What's up, T Bull? What's up, Sunshine? What's up, everybody? Thank y'all. Shout out to everybody coming in the room right now. What's up, V? What's up, Rashida? What's up, everybody? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play Lionel's video. Again, this is fair use. I'm going to go ahead and have this small on my screen, just in case, Audrey gets strikes. When you're gonna say something negative about somebody, they don't really like you playing their content too much. So, but I gotta be fair. I gotta be me. Y'all wouldn't want me in here just saying some BS, right? Y'all want me to give my honest opinion. Please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, by the way, while we go ahead and play this. All right, let's get into it.
Now, what's up, peeps? It's come to my attention over the validity of allegations and claims made by Mesha in some of our viral interviews. Though I do believe a large part of her testimony, I do realize that some of her claims needs to be further investigated. Now, Cassie's law firm released a statement via Twitter X that it's not Mesha in the D&G shirt, although she claims that it is her.
And as you guys know, I told you guys about this yesterday that, yeah, they already had a statement saying, like, yeah, this is not the Jane Doe. Like, where'd you get this from? This is not her. What's up, Bama girl?
Now, it could be a possibility that there were two shorts, maybe, as she mentioned that Kim Porter had her put that one on. And it's a possibility that it was not her at all. There were.
I had already listened to this, right? But I didn't realize he said that. Possibly this could have been the shirt that Kim Porter had her. Listen, let Kim Porter rest in peace. Let that lady rest in peace. Do not lie on Kim Porter like that. And especially LaMesha. Do not lie on Kim Porter. Let me rewind that back. Maybe I heard it incorrectly. Hold on. Let me rewind that back a little bit.
Maybe, as she mentioned that Kim Porter had her put that one on. And it's a possibility that it was not her.
Notice how when LaMesha get caught in her lies, she always has an excuse. Just like the whole thing about Blink Twice. They were like, well, that came from Blink Twice. And she was all like, oh, well, they had asked me if they could use my story. And I said I didn't want any money, blah, blah, blah. She always has an excuse for something. Now she's saying the D&G shirt, that possibly was the shirt that Kim had put. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. Lionel B know that's some bullshit. Why?
At all. There were also talks about the famous sushi table photos, saying it wasn't Mesha as well. However, with that, it was revealed that it was in fact four ladies at the event not just the one that people are referencing. And Mesha sent a screenshot of the one that was allegedly her, and to me, it looks like her in that photo. Again,
you can't even see the face, Lionel. How do you know? You just seen a black girl. So are you saying all black people look alike? That's what you're basically saying. All black people look alike. It was some black girl that looked like LaMesha. Come on, man. Come on now.
and we will be investigating this subject matter thoroughly as well, getting the authorities involved to perform the proper testing and also correct procedures.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, a lot of y'all are ready for part 3, and I assure you that it is coming soon. A failing singer.
No. Before we get into the felon singer, and y'all probably already know who it is. He still plans on putting out part 3. Like this, what he was saying was that we're gonna have the claims investigated. No. There's nothing to investigate because nothing happened. Nothing happened. That's why there's nothing to investigate. And and here's the thing. I really don't have a problem with Lionel B. Like, I don't like you, whatever. But you have to remember, this is our first introduction to you. At least for me. Now, I know you've been on the platform, and what he's actually known for was talking about, like, doing videos on Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and stuff like that. I know he raps, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with his music. But anyway, this is our first introduction to you, and you're doubling down, not taking any accountability. You could have been like, you know what, you guys, I was hyped up. I thought she was a victim. I believed her story. Now that you guys have proven to me that a lot of her story, she has a lot of inconsistencies, and these stories were from different movies. So, with that information, I now know that it was not true. I apologize, and I hope real victims come forward. That's what you were supposed to say. All this other stuff, what? You still want to put out part 3? Like, do you feel like part 3 is going to be successful? Now that the lie has been exposed, this is your time to backtrack. I'm backtracking from this lie. Like, do you not care about your credibility at all? My ninja, you gotta care about something. Like, put a 1 in the chat if this is your first introduction to Lionel B. Put a 2 in the chat. You knew who he was before the whole LaMesha story. Put a 1. This is your first introduction to him with this whole LaMesha stuff. Put a 2 if you knew him before LaMesha. And this is no shade. Some of y'all just got introduced with me from this story. So yeah, this is no shade or nothing. I've only seen a couple of 2s. Okay, y'all knew. Okay, a few of y'all knew who he was. Okay. Got you. I respect that. 2, okay. First and last. Damn. Okay, now let me ask you guys this question, because this right here doesn't matter if you knew him or not. Do you find him to be credible? Yes or no? Do you find Lionel B to be credible? Let's go ahead and do a 30-second countdown. Yeah, I got a lot of no's. Yep. Nope. No. Yeah. Oh. Why would he? Why would he be? Who is he? Yeah, and those are people who saying they knew him before. They say his credibility is, yeah. And like I said, I haven't really watched any of his, other videos. He could be dope, right? He could be very knowledgeable in certain subjects. This wasn't it. All right, now he's about to talk about the failed singer. Y'all probably already know who that is. Y'all can put it in the chat.
Has sought to discredit my platform because she is a very miserable, psychotic person. The public outbursts, the multiple arrests for theft, your son going on platforms dragging you, the frequent stays at mental institutions. How could anyone believe I work for Diddy or Jay-Z is absolutely crazy. Now, you definitely need a check from the government for that undiagnosed disorder you've been living with.
Failed singer Jaguar Wright has made plenty.
I ain't gonna lie. He ate her up with that. He ate her. You know I love a good roast. If somebody know how to roast and clap back at people, I gotta give them their credit, even if it's at my expense.
Plenty of headlines in recent months for making countless shocking allegations against celebrities. She's gone after the likes of Jay-Z, Beyonce, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Lionel B, and many more. Now, however, she's been hit with some allegations of her own. Recently,
and this is not
released her interview with Wright's son, Sam Odom Jr. During the interview, he accused his mother of using him as a pawn and a shield against those she is enemies with, including other family members. According to him, she's allegedly done this in an attempt to manifest her ideal reality and become the hit star that she never was. She also fought to discredit Diddy victim LaMesha Fuller in her medicated rants and alleged that since the Lionel B show allowed her to tell her harrowing story and gained millions of views, that he is manipulating the victims.
Story.
Diagnosed as a schizophrenic, her grand delusions are often ignored by everyone except for her deranged.
All right, I want to say this. And by the way, call me ATB from now on. I'm ATB. But anyway, wait, make sure that's not like a disease or something. Look that up for me, ATB. See if that's already stolen. But Mona got the joke. I'm just going to kind of go ahead and fast forward what I was going to say at the end. Basically, you guys are all jealous. You're all haters. You're mad that I got 1 million views. You wish it was you. If it was anybody else, y'all would have did it too. Now what? And y'all just mad and y'all hating. That's basically what he's saying.
Cult following that follows her platform. She created an unbelievable story that Lionel B is being paid by Diddy and Jay-Z, which is quite odd because his countless videos are actually going after the two hip-hop icons. Her outstanding arrest warrants in Texas are proof that she will do anything to attempt to bring down the successful YouTube journalist, since she's clearly failed miserably at that job, as well as being a singer. More else to come.
We also got another deranged woman who was unfortunately shot by Diddy.
This part.
My heart goes out to all the victims of Diddy. Now, she's alleging that the reason she asked for $5,000 to interview with me is because I offered to fly her out to Florida to do an in-person interview, and she thought I was gonna alive her when she got here, and that I was hired by Diddy.
Stop it.
Now, I still stand with Natania on this part, and the reason why is because, yeah, if somebody wants to have an in-person interview, and mind you, she's not familiar with who Lionel is, and so she was like, I don't know this guy, like, why does he want to do an in-person interview? And from what I understand, he was pushing for in-person. He did not want to do over Zoom or whatnot, or however he does his platform. He did not want to do it over the internet. He wanted an in-person interview, which, let's be honest, an in-person interview is better than online through StreamYard. It is. However, with technology, it don't really matter. You know, I mean, because he did the one with LaMesha online, so why did Natania have to come in person to do it? And yeah, if I got to take time off of work, if I got to take time out of my schedule and come down to see you, 5,000 is fair. Now, I remember I asked this yesterday. A lot of y'all said 5,000 was not fair. Y'all said that was dumb. I think, or you said that was too much. 5,000 for an in-person interview, I think that is fair. Because again, she's an actual victim. She's credible. I don't think any of us question Natania. Oh, somebody said Natania is a liar. Oh, hold on now. We don't like Natania? Or is that just one person? What's up, Michelle? No. Checks are coming. Okay, I'm seeing a little mixed review. Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, let's continue with the video.
Get some help.
Ladies, stop the cap and stop the fake praying on your show, all the while you're cussing out people's mothers on your platform.
Stop the cap.
I offered to have her on my show so she could tell her story on a large platform in person and not a virtual interview, because I personally feel it's a better vibe when you're in the same room, and I thought it would be dope to switch up the format. I'm not being paid by Diddy or Jay-Z to do any type of content. YouTube pays me. That's where I make my funds from. People are absolutely crazy to think I came up on YouTube because I was paid by Jay-Z or Diddy. I've been doing numbers and had a huge following way before this Diddy mess even came up on my radar. And y'all,
Something that I want to point out, and this is just for any YouTuber, every video introduces you to a new audience. Just remember that. So every time that you go live or you have a viral moment, it introduces you to a new audience. So don't forget that. Don't think that everybody is a return customer, if you want to say. And you can even check your analytics, or your analytics show you, like, you have new people and then you have returning. Now, you do want to have more returning people because that means they are subscribing to your channel. So yeah, that's a hint. Subscribe to my channel. Take a moment and subscribe to my channel, damn it. And then hit that like button. But yeah, you want to make sure that you're retaining that audience and they're coming back to you, right?
these failing YouTubers are so pressed, wanted to say that I'm actually manipulating Diddy's victims and telling them to chorus some type of crazy story. First of all, it's not my story to tell. Second of all, why would I want to have them tell a fictitious story that could potentially backfire and also get me into legal trouble? Y'all sound cap, y'all sound big mad, and most importantly of all, y'all sound jealous. Y'all are really jealous that.
Here's where I wrestle with Lionel B as far as his opinion. Let me show my eyeballs. There's no way in hell that he believes these stories. No way in hell. And mind you, I don't know if he edits the videos himself. I don't know if he has a team of people who do the editing. But there's no way in hell that you rewatch this interview to edit it and go like, ooh, I believe every word. No way in hell. When you're doing a live show like this, and sometimes you have guests come up, right? You have guests come up and they might say something, and then you might not notice, but somebody who watches it back be like, AT2, you didn't hear when this person said this? And I'll be like, no, because you just be in the moment. But when it's an upload and you're actually editing a video, you can catch things, like, say, for example, you was digging in your nose or something like that. You probably should have spliced that part out, and then there's things that you catch when you do a pre-recorded video more than a live show. Live show, you're trying to pay attention to the audience, pay attention to everything going on, so it's a little harder. But upload, there's no way in hell that you listen to that story, because even the first time I heard that story, and remember I told you guys, the first time I heard that story, I was like, something's up. Something is going on, the first time I heard it. All right, let me go back to being ATB. Let me put back on my shades.
You're putting up content and you're not getting views. That's not Lionel B's problem. Take it up with YouTube. Take it up with the algorithm, or maybe take it up with your channel that is just not that entertaining. Now, how could I work for someone I bash on a daily? Jealous YouTubers mad at my success love to spin narratives because my channel is doing numbers and they are painting whatever negative sentiment they can come up with. And the crazy thing is, my subscribers actually went up with you keeping my name in your mouth. When the hate stopped working, they start 75K. And lastly, y'all, there is another attention-seeking fraud out here finessing his way onto YouTubers.
Okay, and like I said, he was gonna say everybody's hating, everybody mad, blame the algorithm, whatever. Well, let me give Lionel B credit for something. Us talking about this whole controversy and everything that's went on with Adria and LaMesha, I mean, it has been very beneficial for a lot of channels. So thank you, Lionel B. If you gotta listen, I'll send you a cash app when I get paid on the 21st. I will send you, actually no, this is my birthday month. I'll send you something in January because this month is all about me. Yes, Team Sagittarius, for those of you who wanted to know. December 19th is my birthday. So if y'all want to send me something, send me 1919 for December 19th.
Platform to tell his made-up story about Jay-Z being after him and had him shot and even had his arm in a damn sling.
Former inmate Ronnie Bo exposed for trying to gain fame after conning YouTubers to appear on their platforms telling a fake story and claiming to be R. Kelly's cellmate.
Happy
He attempted
birthday.
to try to feature
Early
on the
birthday.
Lionel B show again by concocting a bogus story, saying Jay-Z set him up to be shot and even provided fake legal documents, which were photoshopped, and Bo was called out by several YouTubers that noticed his paperwork was phony. He has since appeared on several platforms conning even more people with his fictitious tales, and singer R. Kelly has...
Happy birthday, Latavia. It's funny, I met Latavia in Vegas this year for the meetup, so I just wanted to send a special shout out to her, wish her a happy birthday. All right, let's continue. And again, I'm not really familiar with the whole Ronnie Bo situation. I had been told about it, but I've never really looked at his video, so I really don't have a judgment, if I'm to be honest.
has vehemently denied knowing Ronnie Bo. Disgraced singer Jaguar Wright, whom he has close ties to, is said to be the one encouraging him to make up these far-fetched stories.
Wow.
Now, this fraud is alleged to be R. Kelly's cellmate by the name of Ronnie.
See how he's trying to spin it back and put it on Jaguar for trying to, being behind all the mess and everything going on.
Ho. Now, I call him ho because any man that likes to get passed around like that and seeking attention is just that. And oh, I got screenshots and emails in my phone to prove he's capped and made up his whole story to try and gain YouTube fame. And this lame was begging me to interview him and allow him to tell his cap ass story. Now, the truth of the story is none of them ninjas know you, and you need to be in the mental institute right next to Jaguar Wright's ass. So, youngin', don't test me or I'll release the whole thread. We don't believe you. You need more people. Now, shout out to my day ones and also my new 75,000 plus subscribers that followed this channel.
All right, that's pretty much it right there. All right. Congratulations. In regards to this whole situation, like I said, I don't know much about Ronnie Bo, but I know, and I'm just going to be honest. And I think I told you guys this, but I wasn't sure of who the person was. I was told that Ronnie Bo is going around saying, "Hey, give me 5,000 for an hour. Give me another 5,000 for 2 hours. Give me this, and I'll do an in-person interview with you. Give me that." And he's going around collecting money. Now, do I feel that people should be compensated for interviews? I don't pay for interviews, but I know people who do pay for interviews. The thing about paying for interviews is that the person can always come back and was like, well, I was paid to say that. They paid me. That's the tricky part. So again, it's not always safe to, do the whole paying for interviews. If somebody has a story to tell and they want to use your platform to tell it, they're going to tell their story, Like, my thing is how I meet people halfway is, say, like, if I have a guest up and they go like, hey, can I drop my Cash App? I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, yeah, put your name tag right here as your Cash App. That's fine. That's fair, But as far as me paying you For what exactly? Because it has to be a guarantee that I'm gonna recoup those funds. Why am I gonna pay you $500, but the video I only made $100? I lost out on, well, actually, that's a huge loss because you want to make a profit. Like, yeah, missed out on $400, so it wouldn't even be worth it to even do that. So you got to think about it that way. Now, again, with Lionel B, I'm very surprised that he didn't say, like, you know what, guys, I messed up. This wasn't what I thought it was going to be. This kind of blew up further than what I thought it was going to be. And I should have fact checked and tried to make sure that what LaMesha was telling me was very accurate. I apologize to Jane Doe. I understand that it's important that Jane Doe identity is not revealed. Like, there should have been more accountability taken. I don't like that whole, oh yeah, y'all just jealous, y'all just mad, and oh, we're going to investigate it. We're going to have the cops investigate it. I don't know how the cops are going to investigate, or who. He never said who's going to investigate it, right, you guys? Let me take off the shades real quick. He never said who was going to investigate it. That's the thing. Like, who's doing the investigation to check? And I don't think any investigation need to be done, really. I know people have like tried to look up information on LaMesha, her police record, her mama, grandma, uncle, and all this other stuff. The thing is that LaMesha is harming as far as the reputation of the victims and Diddy and stuff like that, but she hasn't done anything personal to me. Her repeating the blink twice story was enough for me to know that, yeah, she's not telling the truth. I don't think I need to go or push further to try to find information. And I was talking to Couture earlier because I wanted to circle back to Adria. Um, Adria, it recognized her as a peace star. It doesn't respect her even as a human being. It doesn't say aspiring artist. It recognizes her as a peace star. And hopefully y'all know what a peace star is. She's not even respected. And I know someone told me like, oh, well, that's to make it more salacious and stuff like that. That's why they recognize her as that. But again, an adult entertainer would have been nicer than a P star. Like, that's kind of like, ugh. And and even with Adria, I know she filed a lawsuit, but there's no way in hell that anybody is going to think she's credible. Somebody needs to sit her down and be like, hey, you're not a credible witness, or not a witness, but you're not a credible person to take the stand because you literally let LaMesha manipulate you into thinking that you essayed her. And by the way, if somebody said you essayed them, wouldn't you go like, hey, no, that's not, like, wouldn't you have some kind of applause? Like, she was like, oh, I was drunk, I was high and they drugged me. That's why I did it. Ma'am, you need to go to jail. I don't care how high drugged, you need to go to jail. Let's go ahead and put you in jail, lady, because there's no way in hell that somebody's going to say, yeah, you did this to me. And I'll just be like, oh, well, I was drugged, I was high on my mind. And I just, no. I've never been that high to where I didn't know what was going. Come on now. And you're literally letting her know, like, you was eating and stabbing babies and, like, what? Like, in Adria's mind, she didn't go, like, wait, hold on. This doesn't seem right. So the story first started out with Adria. Then Adria passed LaMesha on to Lionel B, and then now this thing is all over the place, and hold on, let me call 911 Someone please call 911. Hello, 911. We got some nasty motherfuckers on YouTube, and they admitting to doing freaky shit to babies. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think one of them live in Hollywood somewhere. Her name is Adria English. Arrest her. And another girl, she's supposed to be from Canada, but she said she lived in Texas and she went to school with SZA, but she alive. And she talking about stabbing Gillum. Put her in jail. Yeah. All right. Y'all gonna come and get it? They'll be arrested in the morning. Don't worry. Like, arrest them. Like, and you know what was so funny? When LaMesha was on Sean Atwood's channel and, you know, he was just like intently listening, I'm all like, sir, you didn't like go like, this some bullshit? Like, when people are listening to her story, nobody's going like, I know this ain't right. Like, I know this ain't right. No way in hell you thought that was right. Or anything that she was saying was truthful. She talked about a white man whipping her like a slave. Like, the story went from Blink Twice to 12 Years of Slavery to Roots. There's another movie that she was quoting like called Nowhere. I've never heard of it, but I guess it's on Netflix. I gotta watch it. But another movie called Nowhere. What other movie y'all she was quoting? So we got the movie Nowhere. We got Roots. We got 12 Years a Slave, and we got Blink Twice. Like, what other movies was she quoting? She literally combined all. I gotta give her credit. She a genius. She was able to make 5 G's off of you guys on Cash App. That's how much it is to shut down your Cash App. When you make 5 G's, you can't make no more money. And mind you, she said her birthday is in December. So just imagine her kids, her family, they're all going to have a great Christmas. They're going to have a great Christmas. Birthday, Christmas, everything. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Annabelle. Oh, yeah, she said something about possessing something. Yeah. She had a whole bunch of different movies and put it into one. Quoting Star Wars. That's funny. Yeah, that girl was all over the place, literally. And I'm all like, and then kids in cages, and like I said, there is a dark side to Hollywood, right? But all the stuff that she had been through, there'd be some kind of footprint. There would be some kind of footprint somewhere. Where was this burning building? Where were you shipped? Or there'd be so many different questions. There would be something left to where there'd be evidence. And oh, the police report is sealed. So they just sealed the police report and just letting it, like, there's no way in hell there'd be a police report with all of this, and they're just gonna leave the kids in the cages. You see how ridiculous that sounds? You just literally left the kids in the cages, but you didn't, the police didn't do nothing. They just sealed the report. And here's the thing, I don't even know if Sean made, like, I wonder did these people make enough money to where it was worth them having liars on their platform. I know Lionel got over 1 million, and then on part 2 he got over 800K. Let me check Sean Atwood real quick. I'm actually glad that Jag was actually able to talk a little sense into him and be all like, hey, this don't, you know, this girl is saying stuff that's not true. I actually commend her for that. You know I don't give Jag too much credit, but when she right, I'll call it out. I don't mind. I actually don't see his LaMesha video. Oh, hold on, y'all. I think he took down his LaMesha video. Oh, no. It's still there. 123K. He maybe made a cool 1,000, 2,000 at the most. Because I know people were super chatting or whatnot. Yeah. I don't know. And I hate to say it the way that it's going to come out, but Diddy has a particular type. And LaMesha was not the type. Yeah. That wouldn't have been, no. Like I said, I always found it important to know who is her fiance. You know how she mentions her fiance? Who is her fiance? That is somebody who knows the in and out of YouTube. Because why would she be talking about don't let anybody play the video, make sure you say you're going to copyright strike them if they play the video. Also, I want a cut up front. I want 30% of the ad revenue. The things that she knows about, not that the average person knows that. Only somebody who's a YouTuber or somebody who's familiar with the platform knows that. Who is her fiance? Because the fiance, I bet you, is behind a lot of this. I know Lionel B is married. Is LaMesha and Lionel B together? Or have you guys ever seen like his girlfriend or whatever? Now I ain't telling you to go die. I'm not telling y'all to research it, but I don't know. Whoever her fiance is, that person is feeding her what to do and what to say. The invisible man. And hell, Erica, that could be true. It could be nobody. She probably does not have a fiance at all. She probably made that up too. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, we were going around saying that, oh, she's a victim of something. Y'all, I don't think this girl is a victim of shit. I honestly don't feel like she's a victim of anything. Because at first I was playing like, okay, well, maybe she's so mentally disturbed that, she wanted to create this fantasy world and this reality to explain her real life trauma, right? That's what I was thinking in the beginning. But the way she's so calculated and the whole money thing, like if it wasn't about the money, I'd be all like, okay, she just really wants a home and she wants somebody to love her. She wants to find a community of people. I said this originally, right? But when you add in the money in there and how she's playing the game and going from channel to channel, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's later exposed that LaMesha has already been on YouTube. It would not surprise me if LaMesha maybe was in a different sector or she was under like a pseudonym. Remember, I told you can't trust these avatars. The avatars, you don't know who they are. The avatars, you have no clue who they are. They could be anybody. So this is a girl that studied. She's been around for a long time. Just like with A Walk with the Ancestors, she repeated a lot of the stuff that she was saying. A lot of the stuff that Ali Carter was saying. Even some of the stuff that Jag was saying. She was repeating those things. And so she was able to formulate her own story from everybody else's story. You know? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. He looks like. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. She's a mastermind. Yeah. This girl has been around the block. She's not somebody new. Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me that LaMesha has been around. She's not somebody new. Or 2. Or put a 2 in the chat if you think she's somebody new. Yes, she did. She did say that. And like I said, I don't think Jag necessarily initially was behind this as far as putting them together. I feel that Jag more or less seen them and was like, oh, these girls are victims. Let me hook up with them. And then when they started stealing Jag's shine, then she was like, oh, let me push them away because Jag doesn't like to be outdone. Same with Courtney. She don't like to be outdone. Yeah, this is a girl that's been around the block. She's been around. Now, I don't know if she has ever popped up on somebody's panel or not, but she's been around. I know somebody was saying that Adria had been around. They were like, yeah, Adria, was around a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. I know she did the interview with Tasha K, but somebody else was saying she, whatchamacallit? She had requested to do an interview with somebody else back in February. And I found out who the YouTuber was that said that. Just know that he's a liar. Nothing that he says is true. A lot of people like to clout chase off of the moment, and he wanted to feel special, like, oh, he was going to be the one to break the... No, Adria has never mentioned him or anything like that. That's a lie. The mugshot show she been... I'm just catching up on some of your comments. She's a scammer. I agree, AT2. All about the money she takes. Yeah. Who? It's somebody with a botched nose job. That's who said that they had an interview with Adria, or Adria requested back in February. It's botched nose. I'm pretty sure somebody will put it in the chat who it is. I interviewed her on the Messy Sweet Spot right after Tasha K. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. Shout out to Messy Sweet Spot. I gotta go back and look at that video. I gotta go back a few months. Okay. Yeah, but this is definitely a girl that has been talking about LaMesha, has been around the block, and that she knows how the game goes. And I think Adria didn't really know the game. I think once she went on Tasha K, she felt like, oh, well, shit, this is easy. I can go to hella different shows and make money by, putting out my story. It was like... Now, say what you want about Jag, but when Jag came to my channel, there was only one time money was ever exchanged, and she screwed me over, and I was all like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. But every time you see her, there's no money or anything that has ever been exchanged. She literally comes, that's why she comes with that niggatry. She don't treat me like the white people. She get on my platform with the niggatry, and then we never get anywhere. Like, I can't go viral when she doing the niggatry shit. If she acted like she does with those white people, I could have me a viral video. Like the viral video that we had, she was pleasant, she was kind, but when she come on my platform, she come with the niggatry. So we don't get those viral moments, unfortunately, And I know old Dale O'Dusty is gonna come in the chat and be like, "Oh, we got you these views," and no, I had 500 people in the chat before you got here. So granted, if you want to give yourself credit for the 95, be my guest. But I already had 500 people in the chat already, and we was rocking and rolling without you. Your people skills are so, especially to be a CC. This is sad. My people skills? Wait, what are my people? Can you? I don't think you finished your sentence. My people? Me? Are you talking about? I think she's talking about somebody else. I don't think she's talking about me. That wasn't. Yeah, I don't think that was for me. Listen, click the link. Hold on. Click the link. I don't mind having a dispute. Oh shoot, I can't even drop the link. Hold on. Did somebody talk about the snake venom? Oh, you know what? Something else too. In regards to the scars, remember she was talking about the scars and everything like that? Why don't we see any scars? Like everything that you have been through with, you would have scars on your body. You would have some kind of scars. That's why I'm like, I don't know about that. Hey, Demetria, I don't know if you're still here, but can you block Botch Nose? Can you please block that person? If you're not here, don't worry about it. Nobody knows who he is, so it doesn't matter. Please block Botch Nose. We don't support escorts over here. Okay, I love watching you. You are so entertaining, but when you talk about people, you're kind of off. I'm in the bushes, booze, still supporting. Okay, okay. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I respect that. Okay. Is it somebody particular that I talk about that you don't like? I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, I respect that. Okay. I don't mind. Um Going back to, I'm circling back. Going back to Lionel B, I hope that he realizes don't put out part 3. I think at this time, none of us are at the point where we think like, oh yeah, we believe her story. I, the gig is up. The gig is up at this point. Nobody's going to believe anything that she's saying. She's not credible. And you can never trust somebody who cries with no tears. Literally, she wiping her eyes and talking in tongue, but you're not actually crying. I don't even know if you're talking in tongues. Honestly, it kind of scares me when people talk in tongues. I, you know, we don't believe it. We don't believe it. Do any of you guys believe LaMesha anymore? Does anybody believe her? Low-key, I want to see part 3. Hold on, let me find that comment real quick. Okay, so y'all do want to see it? Thank you, Valentine. I appreciate that. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch part 3. I'm curious. Hell no, RJ. For me, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna watch it. I just don't know if I'm gonna review it because I don't think there's anything to review. We already know that. Yeah, the gig is up. No, come on now. We already know it's a lie. We know it's a lie. We know that nothing that she says is true. It's kind of like at this point, what other movies is she referencing? What other movies is she referencing? Oh yeah, my toilet hates. Yeah, I know the toilet don't like you. You're so funny. Don't worry, because I use your mama and your daddy's mouth to use the bathroom, ho. Get your weird ass up out of here, bitch. Sorry, I had to cut somebody out. Um, Maybe that was what RJ was talking about. I'm sorry, RJ. Is that what you mean when I be cussing people out? You don't like that? I'm sorry. Oh, there, RJ. Is that what you mean? Okay. Listen, these people be talking to me crazy. I gotta cuss them out. I'm sorry. I gotta let them know I ain't no punk. I used to just ignore it, but No, when I see, sometimes I'm not paying attention to the chat, so y'all can get one off on me. But most of the time, like, I'm gonna be all like, "Oh, I got you, I got you." When I get you, I'm gonna get you. And tell your mama and your daddy I said hi. Why they want to mess with me? That's that sad. He can't help it. Yeah, I can't help it. No, I love that. You just don't give Jag and her minions the business. Oh, you want me to? Oh, thank you, Queen Fitness. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super. The Cash App. Okay. Oh, can I address that real quick? A lot of people